is Robin. My name is Jessica.
My name is Francia.
My name is Lakija.
My name is Keiko.
And in this video, we're going to be talking about the behavioral adaptation of cats,
Physiological adaptation of dogs.
Anatomical adaptations of dogs.
The anatomical adaptations of rabbits.
And the anatomical adaptations of tortoise.
So here are the definitions of several adaptations that we are going to discuss in this video. Anatomical adaptation refers to the physical features of organisms with certain function to allow them to do things and for survival.
Physiological adaptation is an adaptation done by the organism, organic or molecular component to help them survive. Behavioral adaptation is
Action done by organisms in response to external stimuli or surroundings to survive.
I'm going to introduce you to the cat right here. His name is Kiwi. Kiwi is a common domesticated house cat, or scientifically called Felis campus.
House cat originated from its ancestor Felis sylvestris libica. It is theorized that it were first tamed and selected for friendliness, or that humans specifically select the ones that are more tolerable, which gradually evolved to the house cat we know today.
Over the year, house cat has adapted their intrinsic behavior to allow them to have a better chance of survival.
Such behavior are grooming, purring, and excreting in the litter box. But first, let's talk about grooming. Grooming is when cats lick themselves or others. This action allows cats to maintain their fur clean and bodies cool and allow them to communicate with one another. Grooming also allows cats to show affection and strengthen their social bonds. Next, we're going to talk about purring. Initially, kittens are born blind and deaf. After a few days, they will be able to purr. Purring helps kittens stay close with their mother for protection and to get what they want. According to 29 study, cats will have a higher pitched purr to ask for food or to get someone out of bed. They do this because humans will tend to see something as urgent when hearing their cat's high-pitched purrs. Another behavioral adaptation cats have adapted to is using the litter box to defecate. In the wild, cats will bury their waste to hide their scent from predators or prey. Even though house cats are domesticated, they still have their survival instinct to hide their waste in the litter box.
Next, let me introduce you to the sloth-like creature. Her name is Mimi. She's a German Spitz, or can be called as Canis lupus familis. German Spitz originated from northern Germany, and they were often kept as house pets or herders. Now let's talk about their physiological adaptation. Dogs are involved from wolves, where they develop physiological adaptation to adapt in the wild.
Throughout the years, these dogs adapt physiologically according to their environment and surroundings. Hunting helps with evaporative cooling when dogs are exposed to heat or exercise. Evaporation occurs by varying the path of airflow during inhalation and exhalation. In their saliva, there's an enzyme called a lysozyme. It is a component of antibacterial. It defends against bacteria, maintaining a steady equilibrium of the oral cavity movement. That is why they might lick on their wounds or in their private area.
In terms of marking their territory, dogs' main sense is their smell, allowing them to gather information of their current and historical information about their surroundings.
Urine marking is the most common form of scent marking. They would frequently urinate in unfamiliar areas, even though their bladder is empty. There is an enzyme called as pheromones, in which dogs communicate with each other. This is why dogs often do sniff infestation, which is when they sniff each other's private area.
Toy poodles are domesticated dogs that originally originate from Germany. Domesticated dogs originally originate from Canis lupus or gray wolves. According to a 2019 paper, wolves became domesticated when humans raised their cubs and that they collected from the den, which later they bred for their specific traits. Another hypothesis is that dogs domesticated themselves by hanging around humans to obtain the food they had.
Dogs have paws with thick padding, which helps them with balance and stability. They can act as shock absorbers for their bones, as well as protection from rough surfaces.
Dogs have very long tongues compared to the size of their heads. Dogs don't have hands or subclams, hence their tongues have to be long to allow them to do certain tasks.
One of the uses of their tongues is to groom themselves and reach areas that are a little harder to reach. Their long tongues is also used as a drinking device. When they drink water, their tongue curls up into a ladle and scoops it up for them to drink. The reason they do this is to keep an eye on their surroundings while drinking.
Meet Bonnie. This little ornithologus periculus, or we all know it as a bunny, is not only amazingly adorable but also functional. Every part of the bunny's anatomical features has its uses and functions to help them survive and escape from predators.
A few structural adaptations the rabbit has are their widely spaced eyes set high on its head that allow them to see predators easily for nearly 360 degrees, including above their heads. By this, they can hide and protect themselves before the predators arrive to get them. Rabbits also have big muscular hind legs for quick movement and digging, which they usually use to make their home underground as their safe space to rest. When lunch or dinner time has come, rabbits with their herbivore instinct will gnaw off parts of plants with their sharp-toothed teeth in front of their mouth and eat it to prevent hunger.
Aside from that, have you ever wondered why people can sneak upon bunnies? No, this is all thanks to their widely open and long ears, which is one of the noticeable and signature traits of a rabbit, which allows them to hear predators from 1.8 miles away. But if you question why Bonnie here has his ear facing downward, unlike most rabbits, this is because he has something called the lobe genes, which cause the ears to be more floppy.
Although this might look very cute to some people, Bonnie might feel less comfortable and have hearing problems as his ear seems to be closed. This incidence is discussed in a past research called the lobe-eared rabbits have more oral and dental problems than erect-eared rabbits. A rescue population study by Jade C. Johnson and Charlotte C. Byrne at Royal Veterinary College.
The final animal we have here is a sulcata tortoise, or scientifically called Centrochelis sulcata or Geosciolum sulcata. It was first originated from the Sahel region of Africa along the southern edge of Sahara Desert.
Tortoises have thick skin to limit moisture loss, expel very little liquid urine, and they dig burrows to escape the hottest part of the day. Their scutes and protective scales on the shells protect them from injury. These shells are hard, rough, and provide a safe space for the turtle to regulate its body temperature and protect them from predators.
Did you know that turtles do not have teeth? So you might be wondering how they can adapt by chew their food. Turtles' mouth, beaks, and jaws are very powerful. They enable them to chew and crush food.